Hey, good morning guys. I hope you're all doing good. Wishing you a very happy day. Yeah, good morning once more, good afternoon and good evening. I hope all is well on your end. On my end, I'm very much happy. I'm happy to be back home. Home is home is always where the heart is. They always say east or west, home is best. So guys, my name is Nasto. Thank you so much for the love and support. I really missed this place. I had left for a few days, around 2 days, but now I'm officially back home. And you know, once you travel from home and you come back, even if it's just within a day, trust me, a lot usually has changed. Yeah, I really thank God that right now it's the rainy season in our area here. The environment looks green. Yeah, everything looks green. The flowers that I had planted the other day and some of the trees, they're flourishing so well. I'm really happy. And also, when I left, Yeyo, who has been in our home here for ever since we bought this piece of land, came back and did a renovation of our kitchen garden. I'm really happy, guys. I'm so happy because, you know, here mostly during the dry season, I really wish that all seasons can just be rainy season, so that we don't have to experience the dry season. Because during the rainy season, the home usually turns so green, the environment is green, whatever you plant just grows naturally. So I'm really happy. Let me show you our kitchen garden. Yeah, I'm really happy that we came up with this idea and planted our and set a space for our kitchen garden. It's really flourishing. Liam, wanna watch? Yeah, Liam is enjoying his cocoa melon. Yeah, today we forgave him not to go to school because he's been to school since the beginning of the week. Actually, he started school last week. Today is his second week, but he's still trying to adapt. Yeah, he's supposed to be taken to school by the school bus, but the time that the bus arrives here in the village, they arrive around 6:30, and for him, it's just a 3-year-old kid, so he cannot manage. So at least we usually take him around 8 there, because the classes begin at 8, so we usually take him around 8, but he's still adapting. Hopefully next year he will be good. So guys, I saw a comment that 3-year-old kids should not even learn how to write and read. So I don't know, in your countries, in your areas, what is the right age for you to take your kids maybe to start school officially? So Liam just turned 3. The other last month on 28th, that was when Liam, on 27th Liam turned 3. So we decided to take him to school, because sometimes he at home he's very lonely, like he needed also to adapt. So I saw some of the comments, people saying, oh, 3-year-olds should not be taken to school. So guys, let us know in the comment section, in your countries, in your areas, at what is the right age for a kid or for someone to just start school. Mostly here it's around 3. Yeah, it's around 3. So I was somehow shocked. But anyway, guys, it's a rainy season. Things are really doing Things are really doing quite fine. Just look at the leaves. Yeah? This is called kales or collards. Yeah, I think the right name is collards. I think the right name is collards. Actually, I really thank God that our kitchen garden, at least, even if someone visits our home, at least they will see that we are trying our best. And also Yeyo did marvelous. The other day we were putting fertilizer before he left, so it was right for him to come now and do the weeding. And also for those who are planting this type of collards or kales, you know, in Kenya here we call them, I think, kales. It's the universal language. But then out there people have different names for this. I think it's also because it has like different varieties. There are so many varieties. So the common name is just collards, I believe. Yeah, so for you have to do trimming. I just learned this the other day, that also for kales, trust me, they need trimming so that they don't overcrowd. Yeah, maybe someone is watching here and they tried to plant this and they're wondering, why are mine not not giving out like big leaves. The main problem or the main challenge is because you don't do pruning. So let me show you what pruning is. You see, like this, if you don't do pruning on this, you will have a lot of these stalks. So you have to remove these young ones, yeah, and select and just leave a few for maybe transplanting, and some to also give you the leaves. You see, like this, if I leave it like this, it's very good. This one also, we have to try and remove some, because the reason why we are leaving some like this to continue growing is because of transferring them. Yeah, if you still need like the these branches like this, you see. So this one, in a few days we will transfer. So when you leave it, it grows like this. So it has to mature well before you transplant it to another place. You have at least to select the bests and leave it to grow. You see, like this one. So this one, you just leave it to mature, and then now you transplant. So that's the best way to ensure that your kales have big leaves, and also you leave some for transplanting to other places, you see. So we usually select, like this one, you see, it was very overcrowded, but we've left this and also this. So these small ones, we just remove them. So if you do that, within 2-3 days, you will see your kales, the leaves now becoming broad, because there's less competition for the nutrients. Yeah, so that's the best way to ensure that the leaves in your kales are super big. Yeah, there's little competition or less competition. You see, like this one, you remove all the branches and just leave like 2. So this, you can easily use them for kale. So our farm, I think our kitchen garden is big enough, but the main reason as to why I'm also like expanding the collards is because we have chicken. Like, collards is a universal thing. Human beings can eat, the chicken also can eat. We have rabbits also, like everything. Even if neighbors come, you can still give them a few leaves. So this is the most common food. So even here we cooked some, we planted some, sorry. You can see they're really doing good also. So this is a mixture. We have the cowpeas, we have the black nightshade, we have coriander, like different. We tried Chinese cabbage, but this time round, I think Ye was the man who knew how to plant much better than most of us. So our Chinese cabbage, unfortunately, never did good. But also, if you want like your crops to grow, trust me, the easiest way is to do weeding. Just remove all the weeds. So here you came, removed most of the weeds, and the farm is very clean. You see, like there are no weeds. It just has a hand of magic. You see, no weeds in the whole farm. You see, no weeds anywhere. So the farm is super clean. Just vegetables and everything that we cook at our home. You see, he went through all these loopholes and removed the weeds that were disturbing. So this is also coriander. This one, very good. This is a spice. You can cook with it. Also, you can make something called kachumbari. You just mix it with your onions and stuff. Talking about onions, ours, they're not the best. I don't know why, but if you're an expert in onion farming, kindly let us know. Because these are the leaves. They are so tiny, very tiny. Yeah, I think they are the only crops, if they're called crops, they're the only ones which are not doing that fine. But the rest, they are flourishing very well. So here we also, this is a seed bed. Yeah, we have this. This is the tomato plant, this one. And also we have we call them nyanyachungu in Swahili. So we have the seeds here. So we're just waiting for them to grow. We also have a few collards here. Yeah, because I said we have different varieties, so we usually try We can go to the groceries, you buy a new species that has come and you try. So, and I think that's the main reason why our farm right now at least is flourishing, because we were trying to find the best that can easily adapt with the type of soil that we have here. So our soil is not that good, but also we usually remove the waste from the chicken house. I saw they also put it here. So you leave it for a few days, it gets rained on. It's over here. I think this is where they poured it. So here it will be like for a week, and then now we can easily transfer. And also our bananas are doing good. Yeah, unfortunately this time round it has taken a very long time for it to produce other bananas. So I don't know if we are supposed to like transfer some, because you can see we have like a lot of suckers. Yeah, I think I'll ask around and see. There are so many, because a good thing, this one you can easily, like this one is ready for transferring to another place. You can easily remove this. And now bananas are really turning into very expensive, very expensive, especially for cooking bananas. If you go around the village, you'll find very few homes that have cooking bananas. And in the last video I even saw Aymara looking at the ones that they planted in the farm for Jamaican grandma. So bananas, if you buy land somewhere, trust me, just plant a few banana trees, especially for the cooking ones. They're the ones with the most market value, because at the moment one can go above $5, 600, 700. So if you have like maybe 100 heads, you see, you have like $500 in just maybe a month. So you can imagine. So I think banana is banana and avocado, they are really turning into the gold. So the earlier we as the youths realize this gap, the better for us, because at least if you get a piece of land somewhere, you can easily plant maybe like your 10 of these banana heads, and you will never have to buy. Because right now I'm even struggling, because you have a kid and banana is like very crucial. Like every home, at least they eat bananas. So these ones are for you see the difference. So for those who don't know the main difference between a banana for cooking and a banana for ripening. So usually if you go to the market, those tall ones with tall and curved bananas, mostly those are for ripening. Usually for cooking they're somehow short and huge. And for the colors, the cooking one is usually black like this. It has the black, solid black backs like this, you see. They're usually very black in color. They're beautiful birds here. I'm still planning on building for them a place where they can easily come and enjoy the food, because when you drop this, very many birds usually come to our farm to enjoy this. So I'm planning on making for them a better stand. So for ripening, you'll see this is the difference. They are not black, you see. They have usually this color, you see. They're not too black, you see. They are light. They are light in color, you see. So that's the main difference. This one is usually for ripening, and the one that we have over there is for cooking. So mostly we prefer for cooking, because for ripening you can easily go buy maybe like they're not that expensive for ripening. For cooking are the most expensive. You'll find, for example, like five bananas for cooking could be maybe $50, but then you can find 10 or 15 for ripening at $50. So you can see the difference, and that is the biggest gap that we have at the moment. So I encourage more youths, if you have a space, just plant a few bananas and one day you'll be even selling them. Yeah, so our farm is doing good, we thank God. Yeah, also the sugarcane, we are trying to get rid now of the old ones. Yeah, you see, these are the new ones that we planted. They're also coming out nicely. just a few months we planted this, and now you can see they are growing. So here we have just a few. We have this one, less than 10, one maybe 2. Yeah, so I really want to remove all the mature sugarcane so that we can have the young ones now growing easily. Yeah, and I know in a few months we'll have them. See, like this, we have to remove all of them so that we can start fresh life for the kales. Yeah, but I can't complain. At least I can see that whatever we did, or the efforts we tried, are bearing fruits. Yeah. So here we are. We want to plant more grass. Yeah. Yeah, we are trying to remove the muddy areas by planting more grass. But the main challenge is usually the chicken. Those are what give us the biggest challenge. Yeah, I brought some trees here on my way back from Eldoret. Yeah, I also want to pass also this information maybe to people who are building their homes or are trying to do landscaping. Kindly buy bigger trees. Yeah? See a tree like this, you see, this one is much better compared to if you bought maybe one which is somewhere here. So this one will grow much more fast because it's already adapted to the environment. They're a bit expensive, but at least, because this is what I'm also learning. I had bought some which were very young, but they took a lot of time to grow. But this one, I started with it from the ground. Yeah. Imagine if we had started with that. Right now it will be very big. This one was very small. It was somewhere here, but it's been a year and it's here, you see. So for it to start adapting to the environment and then start growing, it usually takes a very long time. But if you buy at least a bigger one, it's very easy for it to just come and start shooting. Yeah, so that's what I also learned from the small experience that I have trying to landscape our home. So I bought a few trees. Yeah. Also this one, I don't know if it will really grow. Yeah, I really don't know, guys. I've always loved this, but then they sold for me one which was very big, but they sold it at 200, this one. So it was very big and the offer also was good. So I just decided, let me go and try and see if it can grow. But you know, some of this, for example, in countries that have a lot of rainfall, you just find them in the rivers growing there, especially this one. Yeah, you can let us know in the comment section. Do you buy this or do you have them in your rivers? Yeah, I also bought a few palm, 2 of them. I'll find a nice place to go and plant them, because there are some trees at home here which are not doing really good. So it's also good that you, as the owner of the home, sometimes if you see maybe a tree has problems here and there, you can replace it with a better one, with a better version of maybe the same. For example, this, it's good that I replace it. Yeah, because if you keep waiting for it, the other ones are growing and then that gap will still be there. So it's good that it's not a bad thing to replace trees. So you can just remove those that are not doing good and replace. You just try. You can try many times until you find the right one that will easily adapt. Yeah, but for this side, I thank God that most of them are really doing good. And also the grass on this side is also perfect. Just everything about this garden here is perfect. So here we used to have bricks. That's why you can see this gap. But then I planted some grass and they're adapting. You can see also here we also planted this. They're also adapting. So probably by the end of next month we will have. And also I realized in Eldoret or in Uasin Gishu County, these ones, they don't use them as like for beautifying. They make a fence with it. This one, It's called the bottom brush. They plant so many in one line, for example like this. So you can plant very many in one line, and then you keep trimming them, because if you trim them, they usually bring this, you see, they don't die. So you can find a good height, you just chop them from there. That was also one thing that I realized, and that's why it's also good for just to travel, move around. You see a lot of stuff that maybe you never knew. Someone is calling. Oh yeah, I'll get back to them. Yeah, for me the best season in our home is usually the rainy season, because at least I'm always seeing the efforts that I did, especially in grass. This is an ashok tree. It's also adapting very nicely. I realized also that it's good to give your trees manure. For example, this one I bought it in Nairobi some time back. Yeah, very expensive pearl. But now with the introduction of like the chicken waste and the rabbit waste, it's really adapting. You see, at least now the leaves are not so dry the way they used to be. You see? Yeah. So also you can just apply the manure from your farms into your trees. It really helps 100%. Yeah, you see? So at least they're green. Even this one was drying, but once we started giving it like the compost manure, everything turned out nicely. So this is our front yard. Yeah. So want to find a place where we can plant easily our trees. So today also, because of the long journey, we also need to do some service for our van. So I'll be taking you all the way to Tarime. The van is not here, it's I think at the car wash, because after a long journey it's also good that you do service to your cars, maybe change the oil and a few repairs here and there. Yeah, so that's what we are about to go and do. So this side also is turning. Yeah, so this is Yeyo's favorite flower. I see also he brought some here. Yeah, he went and brought for us this, and I know it will change this place. You see, he planted this and this. Yeah. So it's turning out nicely. Yeah, I don't know what our baby's doing. Also, this place used to be very bad, but I decided to close permanently this door, so that anyone who maybe wants to pass, they have to go around, and that has really helped our grass to grow. I know in the next 2 months this place will be covered everywhere with grass, because you can see these ones have started now running this way. So in the next 1-2 months you will not be seeing this soil. So the main reason why we are planting more of this grass is because our home, when it rains, you'll find a lot of sand, and also the house, there used to be a lot of dust, but ever since we started like planting grass everywhere, also this place, at least now we don't suffer a lot with the dust, especially during the dry season. So it's also good that also for you can try to plant grass around your home. It really helps a lot, so much. Babe, how are you?
I'm good.
You're relaxing with the kitty.
Yeah, I feel like I'm having a headache.
Oh, sorry. You'll be fine.
And I'm admiring this.
What is this? Hey, this is chips mayai.
Not chips mayai.
Oh, this is fries. We have chapati. We have nyama choma. And what else?
This is platter like.
It's a platter.
Yes,
How
it's
are
a
you?
platter. I'm good.
You can sit up. I'm also good. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, of course I missed you.
Yeah.
And you?
I did. But I'm glad to be home, and also I'm really happy that everything at home is flourishing. The flowers, especially the kitchen garden. Yeah, you did magic. There's no weed in there.
There's no weed.
Yeah.
It took his whole day.
Yeah.
To do that kitchen garden. Very perfect.
Yeah. Hey,
the good thing with Dale, he doesn't always have rush in doing his things. He does them like slowly.
Even for a whole day.
Like, but it like the results is we live like jaw dropping.
For sure. Any challenges
so far?
At home?
No challenges. Yeah, it's just peaceful as usual. I always take Liam to school, but today I didn't take him.
Yeah. He needed maybe to like
I wanted him today to just rest.
Yeah, because but he has tried 4 days in a row.
Yeah, I've been taking him 4 consecutive days. Yeah, because I wanted him to get really used to the school. So the reason why I didn't take him today, it's like I feel like today we should take him to border town so that at least he can
you can add for him a trouser.
Yeah, because he hasn't received the trousers yet. Yeah, and some parents say it always, like they tell me that it always take like time for the tailor to make them. But someone told me that it's not like they have a tailor in the school.
Yeah, it's not
it's an order.
Yeah, it's an order.
They always buy them from Nairobi. They make orders.
Oh, I don't know.
Someone told me.
Because the other day we took Liam there was the tailor who was there.
I think they just take the measurements and then send.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, and also there's this day I went around border town to look for already
ready-made
sewed
clothes.
Yeah, like just the trouser, but because Liam is still like it's very small, they don't make the ready.
For the age of Liam.
Yeah.
Mostly you not find like ready-made, but for bigger kids, because there are many, you'll always find, and most of them they have like the same height.
Yes.
So you'll find the ready-made, and these ones, these kids, there are few that are being taken to school.
Yeah.
And also for the parents, they usually already had made, like custom made, so that's why you'll not see them maybe being displayed. But you already did the measurement. Hopefully by today we can pass by the school, because I received a message that by the end of this week every kid will have their own uniform.
And someone told me that first come first serve, that parents are usually many during that time. So first come first serve. If you go late,
we'll wait. Maybe a good thing you already paid, so maybe we can go get him maybe one for an extra, and then that one maybe by next week. Hopefully they'll have made it ready. Yeah. So Liam just joined school, guys. We are excited as parents. Even Miss Flair was telling me, hey, Liam needs 4 trousers. But it's for the age of Liam, trust me, they grow very fast. So if you have 4 within a month, there are some ages where kids are like there's slow growth. But for these young ones, next term, you might find even Liam not wearing these trousers. So you'll find maybe next time these ones are too small or very short. And the shoes also are small. So at least for these kids, maximum is maybe 3 or 2. And also a good thing, they have the games kit. So on Wednesday, they don't usually like put on uniform. But if you get him 4 or even 4 shirts, 4 sweaters, for him, his body is still growing. Even some time back, I measured Liam. He used to knock himself here. Come and show you. I remember Liam used to be very short. He used to knock himself here all the time. But now, if Liam comes, he's already past here. Liam, kuja uone. He used to knock every time. Until I put some sellotape here so that he doesn't knock himself. Kuja simame hapo tuan. Pima hapo. You see? He's already past. You see? So he used to be down here. So for example, he wants a cup here, he stands here. And then he knocks, you see? In his neck. For this age of kids, they grow very fast. Next term, Liam will be so big, you won't even, so even the clothes won't fit him. So that's why I was saying at least 2 or 3. They're not really bad for a start, and still they're new.
Yeah, but meanwhile, apart from that, everything has been cool.
Yeah.
Very okay. Yeah, and also the best part I loved about taking them to school, it makes me wake up very early. I used to wake up at 6. And before I take him to school, I make sure that I've done everything in the house. I've cooked tea. So when I take him to school, and being that when you are not around, I used to go to our old home. Sometimes I could go to Mama Xavier's place in the morning. We chat. I take the second tea there, and then we walk as she goes to open a workplace, because I was like, I'd already done everything in the house, so there's no need of coming back here to stay alone. So I'll just sit there at our old home till around 12. Then I come with lunch. I prepare maybe for Johnny and maybe if he's around. And then I wait until sometimes 5:30 or sometimes around 6:40 apple for Liam to come back. And then I prepare him.
I think also they really come very late.
It depends. Sometimes they bring him. That drive, I think he alternates. Sometimes he's the first one to be brought. Like yesterday and the other day, I think he was the first one to be dropped. But sometimes you find he drops everyone and then he finishes with Liam. So you find it's almost 5:30 there. But when he's the first one to be dropped, he always come a bit early.
Nice. Because I realize the school doesn't have like enough buses, so sometimes they use these private means. Because they have kids in Tanzania.
But I saw was this day I went to last week.
To the school.
Not to the school. I was coming from Border Town.
Oh, you saw the van?
It was on Friday last week. The day we didn't take him to school. I saw the bus. The bus
goes to Tanzania.
But it has a number plate for TZ. So
The bus goes to Tanzania because
they have a big bus, but I think it operates in Tanzania.
And also it carries the bigger kids. To Tanzania.
But also I think they have a van.
The van also. The van, I think for these young ones, because maybe they put them many in one, they overcrowd them. But they're small. So the big ones, for example, if they use the one that brings them here, it can only carry maybe like a few students. Here in Kenya, guys, it's a bit fun. I believe any school around, you'll not find that every kid occupies his own seat.
Because there are many, they carry themselves.
You'll find like this car that carries maybe like it's supposed to carry maybe 6. You'll find maybe there are 13 or even 14 in there. But it's not that far. So maybe as parents, you have to understand. Unless now you go with your motorbike, or your private car, you bring your kid. I don't know, because they're many in school.
Like in their school, there are many, by the way.
There are very many.
There are very many. So you can imagine going trips like each kid sitting on his own seat. Like it won't work. So they're trying to fasten.
For example, if for the ones coming to Nyabohanse, they put them in one car. All of them are dropped in different destinations. And then again it goes maybe back. Because there's so many, and that school I think is among the best in this area here. So you'll find most kids going there. So you have to understand, maybe one day when now they're big, like Leah maybe will be grabbing his own seat. Like that. All right.
But in the morning, maybe in the evenings when it comes with the vehicle. But in the morning, I always prefer taking him. In case you're wondering why am I taking him to school, it's because the van, is it a van? The Probox. It always comes like today.
They call us at 6:20.
Imagine. So that means I'm supposed to wake Liam around 6. Get him ready, drink tea, and also for Liam to take tea, like you struggle with him. You have to force him. He wants to do this. So for getting him ready, it's gonna take time. So we can't really manage that 6 because also he's still a small kid. He needs to sleep. Yeah. So that's why I always just prefer to take him to school. But I always take him around by 8:30. I'm always at school. 8:30 I'm always at school because that's not really bad because it's not like they're really
they don't ride
study.
Is to sleep and play.
It's so serious.
They socialize.
The big thing is as long as I've taken him to
and
school,
he's in the school environment.
Not late 8:30.
Because at least they also learn how to be independent, eat alone, because he at home sometimes even Liam doesn't want to eat alone. He wants you to feed him. So at least when he's in school, he learns how to be independent, how to maybe save his own food up to maybe lunchtime. For example, for kids, maybe if you buy him maybe something and you tell him this one you'll eat maybe after 1 hour, they will cry. But in school,
I think
the teacher they don't give them. They keep there. So during break time is when every kid takes their bags and their food out and they enjoy. So school is a place also for teaching kids being independent,
and also having some morals.
Sharing with other kids.
Because I learned yesterday that their teacher is kind of strict. Very strict.
He has to be very strict.
Because they are very. By the guys, Liam is big. They are small, tiny. I'm even wondering how does the teacher does it. But yesterday when I took Liam to school, I found and because Liam, he didn't want to go to school yesterday. He doesn't always, when I tell him now we're going to school, he's like, no, let's go later. No, I'm not going. So I have to play with his mind to how you just play with kids' mind. Yesterday, so I told him that no, we are going to see Ernest because he always wants to go and play with his small cousin Ernest. So I told him, okay, let's go to Ernest's place. So when I reached at Nyabu, so when I was taking the motorbike to Border Town, he started crying, no, our home is that way, let's go this way. So I had to tell him, no, tunaenda kwa auntie. We are going to his aunt's shop. So he's so confused. He's like, where auntie? Mom, so I'm like, so when I reached to Border Town, because he keeps on talking, he knows the direction the whole time. No, he doesn't know the direction. So we branch. He's like, this indo barabara naenda kwa auntie. I told him So when he saw me at the school, I had to change and tell him that because he had already the other day.
Fungo ya wapi? Chakula ya tungula. Iko kwa pikipiki. Iko kwa pikipiki. Mwambie aone kwa pikipiki. Usiende. That is Liam. They want to go and bring rabbit food. Endo mwambie kwa pikipiki. Sawa. Well, we are back. So we've already sorted Liam. He wants to go to bring rabbit food, or food for rabbits. Anyway, we will adapt with the situation at school. I know next year now he'll be... Next time he will be at least bigger. So maybe we can be trying once in a while to wake him up. 6:30 we see. And also my cousin Mabere actually told me that for the age of Liam, if you want him to adapt to school, he has to be taken to school by a stranger. For example, the van for school, there's that excitement for boarding a car, for kids. And also once he reaches to school,
there are many.
He won't be crying, you see, because he doesn't know the person who has taken him to school. So he told me that's the only trick. Even we can be calling him maybe at 7. He takes Liam with the van. Liam will never disturb. So Liam will have that excitement. I'm climbing the van. I'm going to school. So that's what he was giving me that idea.
It's a good idea, but I know Liam. for the first day, I think he will get excited.
Yeah.
The second time, he will already know this
This
van
person
is taking me to school. And trust me, he won't get inside that van. I'm telling you because I know
for sure. Baby.
He won't be boarding that
You will know this one. This one will leave me.
Yeah, you will be taking him to the gate. You see, like he will be struggling. He doesn't want to go outside. Because he will already know that this van will take me straight.
Will take me straight.
But what I learned yesterday when at the moment he entered the class, because I had to tell him that now I told him that we are coming for the teen. So the moment we entered, he started telling the teacher, we pay teen to pay teen. So the teacher is like, yesterday we forgot about the teen, and then the teacher gave it to me. So Liam, he held like my hand, like he didn't want to let go of my hands. So he was trying to drag me outside, but the teacher carried him. So he was crying, but I think the teacher is kind of strict. So he already knows that, like,
if they
the
leave me
teacher
here
is not like us. For us, he can mess with us. He thinks we are joking. Over there.
Yes. Let's.
Rudisha hiyo kwa gari. So I just saw him. He went in he had no choice. He went inside the class, and no, he was crying. But I saw him. He was crying, but at the same time, he was looking for his seat. So it's like he had no option. Once he is inside the classroom, there is no job. He has to cooperate. He has to cooperate even if he's crying or not.
He was looking for the seat.
He was looking for the seat while crying.
Yeah, that's Liam. Yeah, so
Liam,
that's the. Tena shuleni? Tena usome? Uva uniform? Smart.
And by the nowadays, in the morning when I want to wear, like, I'm cooking for him, like, wants to wear uniform, he always refuses.
Those are for school. Yeah, but he will adapt, I know. Yes. Yo, well, we are back from the car service. Unfortunately, no video, but guys, we want to plant. We are still beautifying our home. As I said earlier, I came with a few trees, or rather flowers, that need to be replaced in our compound here because some are not doing good. Moja utachimba hapa, unaona hii? Hii utaitoa, unatoa hii. Lakini usiharibu hata ukitoa, unaing'oa tu vizuri. Yeah, we want to uproot that one and also this one. Yeah, we are going to replace some, especially the ones that are not doing good, because we came with I bought some which are very good, so we'll try to replace. As I said earlier, for a home it takes time. And replacing trees is not a bad thing from my own perspective, actually, because you might find some, because at least you want ones which are growing, and that's why I've also been talking about buying trees that are somehow big, because at least it takes, or it gives them easy time for them to easily grow. So we're going to uproot some. This one I'm going to take it to my sister's place, this one. Yeah, because for them they have not moved to their home. They have not yet moved there, so I believe when they utachimba shimo kubwa. Yeah, need at least hiyo ingine hiyo. Yeah, because the ones that I came with, most of them are large or are huge, so we need like bigger holes. Yeah, the bigger the hole, the better, because at least it can allow water retention. Yeah, I don't know the name of this, but it's a very funny one. It's very, very huge, very huge. It has very huge leaves. Yeah, I don't know if it will continue to grow, but this is my favorite, this one. You see, it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. The one that we have here at home, I think only has like 3, but also it's a good tree. I think it's adapting well. But now we are going to replace the brother, because we planted this, then the other one is on the other side. So we are going to remove that. I'll take it to my sister's place, because at least for her place, she has not yet moved there. So it will still have time to grow. Once they move there officially, hopefully it will be a big tree. But for a home, since we already live here, I think we need ones which are already grown. Yeah, they're already big, huge, for easy adaptability. Yeah, so there we are going to plant a palm. Yeah, so let me go with the palm. Yeah, because one day we'll have a house here, so at least the palm will be in front of the house. Yeah. So here we'll be planting this palm. Yeah. So you have to remove this. Oh, actually it's about to rain. Yeah. So at least this one here is ready. Yeah. So this one you're planting it over here. Yeah. Yes, this one will be here. I know within some time it will grow and become a bigger palm, because at home here we only have one palm, which is this, and it's very much grown. Yeah, just waiting maybe for one day so that we can see the rings from below. So here we're also replacing another tree here. We've removed this. I'll take it to my sister's place. This one I'll take it there. Yeah, we also have the second one that we've removed there also. We'll take it to my sister's place also. Yeah, and also one hii kubwa tapandwa hapa juu. Nikuoneshe. Yeah, this other one we are going to plant it up here, the biggest. Yeah, the one with the bigger leaves. I think you can make a hole somewhere here. You think uchimbie tu hapa. Hapa hivi. Shimo tu kubwa hapa. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how we beautify our home. Bit by bit. I don't know if this I'll carry using like this, or this one I'll destroy. I have to get a knife and cut it. At least this one is much more bigger compared to the other one. So this one will easily adapt here. We'll support it using some tree. palm. We also have another one here. Kisu. Ukiacha hiyo maji yanakaa hapa. Sorry guys, it's raining, but we just have one more. Let's have one more plant. The monster now. Mama. That's our last leaf. So this is where I've planted it, just next to our gazebo, and I think it really looks good. So it's a rainy season. I'm very much wet but that is what it takes to build and have a home. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has been watching, subscribing. I appreciate, the rains, at least they mean that we are blessed. So let me just wash my hand, go take a good shower. Oh. Yeah, so this is how the rainy seasons are in our village, everything. But I really thank God, because at least we are assured that whatever we plant through these seasons, at least 95% of them will grow. Like our flowers, you can see we've done the second weeding, so they're really coming out nicely, and I'm even enjoying the rain. So for this, what will happen, we will put a supporting tree. So we'll add a supporting tree to ensure that it's straight until the stem is strong enough to stand on its own. Yeah, so I think most of those that were really disturbing us, we've changed them, and now we have better versions. Like also this one is also the same version. You can see it's also very good. And even the spacing, I've planted one here, another one on that side, another one there. I don't know if there'll be huge trees in the near future, maybe bigger than our home. But also during my travels, especially to the other side of the country, I realized that most homes have very huge trees inside their compound. So it's only us here in our place where you'll find like bare homes without any trees to bask around or sit under the shade. So it's good. I think we have to bring back the culture of having a lot of trees in our homes. So I think it's raining a lot in the market area. I wanted to come and see if we already have the trenches, but we've tried our best controlling the water that comes from the main village. They put these bags here so that the road is also not destroyed, so that all the water that comes is collected in one point using this caravat of ours. So this side we've blocked from going to the gate area, and this side we've ensured that all the water is brought into one place. So we're also targeting maybe harvesting some sand in case it rains a lot. Maybe we'll get a few wheelbarrows of sand from this point, because we've also been doing harvesting. Trust me, at this moment the prices of sand have really gone up. Anyway, I really thank God for that. And yeah, I don't know if it's something that I'm also supposed to talk about. Actually, our big brother Ayamaro is back in the village, as most of you understand. And I've been seeing some of the comments, "Hey Nasto, why are you not visiting? Hey Nasto, don't go there." Trust me, among the people that I really respect, yeah, one of them is Ayamaro. I respect him so much, because he's the guy, whatever we are doing here in our village, whatever all the YouTubers will see, is the guy who introduced us to this platform. And people will always try to find reasons maybe to bring confusion or anything. I don't have any bad blood with my brother. I respect him so much. We usually meet on the road here, we do videos, just that and I know he recently came with a family, and that's why I'm giving him space, so that at least he can be with his family. We will visit. I know most of us will go and visit the family sooner or later. Yeah, I know once, because right now there are so many things going around in the villa. He's trying to prepare the home. They also have the Land Cruiser. He's ensuring that it's also fit. There are so many things. So we, as the young YouTubers, we also have to, you know, the biggest part in life is if someone shows you how to fish. Not every day you going there to get fish. Yeah, so he showed us how to find like something for ourselves, and also like he showed us the way. So going there on video doesn't really mean, or not going there doesn't mean that maybe we have issues. No, I don't have any issues. I respect him so much. I respect the family. I respect the privacy that they have. I believe one day, they always say God's timing is the best. Yeah, we will go there. I believe we'll have a party maybe one of these fine days. So it's just a matter of time, and all will be well. Yeah, because we've been meeting on the road. He's been advising me here and there. For now, what we are focusing on is just trying also to be have like be strong, like have your own faith. Yeah, and I really thank God that for all of you who always come back to watch our videos, I thank you so much. And also my thanks is to our big brother Maro for showing us the way. You see, all this we have through his guidance, yeah, his motivation. You know, in this world it's very rare for you to find someone who tells you, hey, you can do it, just keep on pushing, more videos, more success. It's very rare for you to find such people, and that's why for me, I'm forever grateful, forever grateful. And for everyone who he has opened doors to in the whole village, we appreciate him. Because even politicians, trust me, even for them to just give you an employment, even of sweeping maybe the county toilets, you'll have to maybe bribe them and tell them, hey, please get this, and maybe put them somewhere. For him, he just came and told us, hey, if you have a good phone, if you have a good camera, just do this and this, show how Africa is, show, just be you, show the authentic life of you, and everything will be well. So let's just appreciate each other. God's time is the best. That is what I believe. And what I can also tell the YouTubers, just believe in yourself, yeah, focus, all will be well. Keep grinding, keep working hard, yeah, because the sky is the limit. And for those who maybe don't know who I'm talking about, kindly go check out I am Maro on YouTube, subscribe to his channel. He just brought his family the other day, and we have to give them space, because you know, family, it has a lot. It also needs space, privacy and stuff. So the home is just here. Even if I shout right now, they will hear me. Yeah, so anyway guys, thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel. Also let us know what you think about today's video. Wow, this is my neighbor's house. It's actually a very huge. I think it's more than a 5-bedroom. Yeah, it starts from here all the way to the other end. So he just put the foundation. Maybe also in the near future he'll come and complete the house, and we can have neighbors. So this is Bushman's home. Behind here is our wall. It's been long since I came to this other part of the world. Wow. Or of the wall. It's a big house. It's a mansion. Maybe this one could be the living room, I don't know, or the other side. Wow. So he put hardcore. You know, this one is very expensive. Most of us, we usually put like maram here. We feel using maram first to cut the costs, and then now you can put the stones. But for him, you can see, because this land here has a lot of stones, so he decided to put the whole place using maram. But this one is very expensive. So at least if you want to save on money in your foundation, don't do this. Yeah, this one will cost you a lot, especially places like this. Not in a bad way, I'm just trying to, you see, places like this you can't fill here using stones. Get maram, fill first, and then now put hardcore on top. Anyway, it's raining. Hey, the rain is here. I have to rush home. Hey, where will I pass? Yeah. So guys, goodbye. See you in our next video. Bye bye.